اللهم رب الناس أذهب الباس اشف أنت الشافي لا شفاء إلا شفاؤك شفاء لا يغادر سقما.
The foods that are mentioned textually by the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam or by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in his book, then they are the most beneficial and the most precious of foods that we can eat. Like for example, zamzam, water, which is a nutrition, and it is for whatever it is drunk, as the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, and it is the best of drinks to be drunk, and it is a blessed drink, zamzam itself. And that's why the Prophet ﷺ mentioned so many hadith regarding it. Likewise, black seed, what is referred to commonly as black seed, وَحَبَّةُ السَّوْدَى. Then the Prophet ﷺ said that it is a cure for every illness except for mold. Likewise, the Prophet ﷺ mentioned milk. That milk, he said, that I hope that milk is a cure for every illness except for death, because indeed the cow, it feeds upon the shrubbery. So that is, of course, non-processed, natural milk that comes from the cow that eats off the food of the land, or the herbage and the grass that grows naturally. So it is basically organic. It is not, filled with antibiotics and steroids and so on. So you eat and you consume the food that is the best that Allah has given you. Likewise, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has mentioned honey. He's mentioned honey in his book, and how honey is a cure. And the hadith of the Prophet ﷺ, when the man came to him complaining about the ailment in the stomach of his brother. So the Prophet ﷺ, he advised him with honey, and he instructed him to take honey, give honey to your brother. So he took the honey, and his ailment became worse. Obviously not due to the honey, but his ailment became worse. And then he came back saying to the Prophet ﷺ that it has become worse. So then the Prophet ﷺ commanded him with it again, and then he commanded him with it again when he came to him the third time. And when he came to him on that occasion, he said to the Prophet ﷺ that his malady or his ailment has become worse. And he said, Sadaq Allah, that Allah has spoken the truth, and it is the belly of your brother that has lied. So go and give him honey. So he gave him honey and he became cured. So that shows that there are quantities that need to be taken. Because on the first occasion that he took the honey, that it did not do the job. Why? Because as Ibn Qayyim and other scholars have mentioned, that the dose has to be correct. It is not just that you take it once and then you expect the cure. Just like in the medicine that you receive from, when you go to the physician, and let's say he gives you something, let's say an antibiotic or something, and you take it, you don't expect the infection to go away after just taking one, or to get the end result after just taking one. You may have to take a course of it for 7 days or 10 days or so on and so on. Likewise, when it comes to Tibbun Nabawi, when it comes to the prophetic medicine, it is likewise that you take it to the need that your body has for it. So in the case of this companion, that his brother needed the dose that would be. So